Suns taking on the Jazz. For Phoenix, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Jazz. Suns coming up next on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's a three from Paul. Connects from downtown. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Wide open look. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. For three, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Conley. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Soft touch off the glass.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Conley against Paul. Here's Bridges for three. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Outside Paul. Inside. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Gobert finds Conley. Now Mitchell. Spins. And he drives. Wow! Crazy good!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Crowder for three. Bridges drills it from deep.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Conley. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Jumps up, and Ayton with the stuff.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Bridges finds Crowder. Outside for Booker. Back to Crowder. Over Mitchell. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell up top. To the inside. Here's Gobert. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Booker goes in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Suns leading. It's tipped. Now Mitchell from deep. Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 6.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Paul passes to Bridges. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Right side Mitchell from outside the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Now here's Paul. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
That one drops. He ties it up. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 10.
Two minutes remaining in the first
Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. Utah, the rebound. Outside Conley. Now Bogdanovich. Booker defending. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Jay Crowder.
And so he hits both. Utah trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Stolen by Ayton.
Jazz foul. Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second
First
team
one
foul.
falls for him.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. A minute 6 left in the second. Gobert up top. O'Neal on the wing. Stolen by Bridges.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your
The
Suns
Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Clarkson outside, driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Jordan Clarkson.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Paul. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Pass to Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Crowder goes in. There's the 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Crowder. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter. Clarkson outside. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
1 second left. That shot missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Utah 5 right now. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And the Jazz with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Whiteside with a screen on Johnson. Back to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. It's picked off. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Jazz. Hassan.
Free throw no good for Whiteside.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. McGee with a steal. 3 on 3. Pass to Payne. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Johnson. Now Payne fires the 3. The rebound by Oni. Charge against Whiteside. Here's Oni. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Assist from
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Saric with it. To the middle. 5 to shoot. They get it back. McGee. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 9.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Here's Honey. Pass to Ingles. Over Saric. And that one's long.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now Ingles lets it go from deep. Tries the spin move. And there's the drive. Shot is good by Oni.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Here's Johnson. The shot misses. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson passes to Gay. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he comes up with a bucket. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Here's McGee. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Saric. The 3 is up. The rebound by Oni. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. And McGee with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Pass to Oni. 23 seconds left in the third. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
substitution for your Suns.
Here's Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Honey. Gay outside. 3 seconds left. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishes strong.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Clock at 2. Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Phoenix. Outside Bogdanovich. And slammed it home, and The foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Count it. Good. And the Suns lead by 10.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. Let's go with a three. Back to Paul. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. On the take. Crowder finds Booker. Here's Paul. The putback. The shot comes out. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Crowder with the jam.
The ability to anticipate Crowder with the steal. Then, no hesitation, changing ends.
Conley against Booker. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Bridges.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. O'Neal misses. Outside Booker. Fires from the wing. And the shot goes. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
They double him with Booker. Back to Conley. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the layup is good.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Now here's Paul. From about 19, that one's wide left.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Gobert. Paul with a steal. And stolen by Gobert.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chris Paul.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Booker can't get it to go.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Paul against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. So the Suns win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave
Sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Oh, we expect some fireworks tonight, don't we, Clark? These teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think comes out on top.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Booker. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Missed inside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Aaron Gordon.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. They get it back. Outside Crowder. Pass to Paul. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Porter looking it over. Traps in the tray.
Michael Porter
As
Jr.
you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Nuggets ball.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Murray against Paul. Phoenix grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ayton kicks it out to Booker. And the 3-ball is good.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Murray with it. Jokic passes to Murray. The shot, no good. Paul with the defensive effort. There's the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Now here's Murray. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. Booker with it. Out guarded by Barton.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 3. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Gordon missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Ayton finds Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Ayton against Jokic. 5 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Driving the lane. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Bridges. Porter with the steal. Deep two from Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. He takes it in. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good, Barton.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Booker outside. From outside the arc. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. No good on the three. That shot off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Murray after the Suns pick up 2. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges misses. Denver in the lead. Crowder with the steal. Booker finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Phoenix. Barton, no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Offensive rebound. Paul with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Murray kicks to Barton. Inside, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Pass to Bridges from downtown. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Booker in the corner. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Barton drives in.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Paul looking around. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And finished off by Porter.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
On the wing, Bridges. He feeds it to Paul. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Kicks to Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Ball against Murray. To the right side. Jokic passes to Porter. Murray with it. Bridges covering. Here's Porter. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Suns trail by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. No good from Booker. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. On the wing, Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. All up top. Booker outside. Here's Crowder. And that one released in time, but no good.
And Gordon really a hustler at the defensive end.
19.
All right, David, thank you.
23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in the center. Now here's Booker, 7 points in the game. And too long on the shot. Murray with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Porter. Good work defensively by Crowder.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No good from Booker. Denver leading by 4. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bridges misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Barton. 6 points for him. Jokic, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker with no one around. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Gordon dishes to Porter. And there's the drive, and finished off by Porter.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Now the pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target with his three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Morris inside, working on Payne. Morris, no good. Suns trail by 9. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Najee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dozier passes to Rivers. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Now Payne. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Morris outside. Passes it to Najee. The three. Sinks the triple. Najee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Saric right side. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Najee. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Green. Pass to Najee. Here's Green. Shoots over Shamet. Rebound by JaVale McGee. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Johnson drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They kick it out to Green. Here's Dozier, covered by Saric. Green, no luck. Now, here's Shamet. He dishes it to Johnson. Back to Shamet. And it's Payne in the corner. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancer.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist to the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. It's hauled in by the Suns. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Rivers. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Stolen by Rivers. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Morris with the ball. Bank shot, no good. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bridges passes to Booker. This one for three. Bridges misses. Denver leading by 10. Porter inside. Defended by Paul. Porter kicks to Barton. Takes the three. And again, Denver no good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. The pass to Booker. Dishes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Barton, wide open. He fires. Jokic kicks to Barton. Outside, Porter. The kick out to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Passes to Booker. Back to Paul. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Barton missing again. Suns trail by 10. And there's the feed to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Suns moving the ball around. Ayton a screen on Porter. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Shot by Paul. Nobody around. He gets it to Paul. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
The kick out to Porter. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. Driving inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Gordon. Defended by Crowder. And Jokic throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. For three, Bridges. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. It's Barton on the wing. Defended by Booker. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Paul. Ayton wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So we see Denver get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Here's Paul. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Bridges down low. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And here's Dallas. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Bridges against Doncic. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. It's Bridges on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. He takes it in. And Ayton with the stuff.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Hardaway. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
That's good from Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's got this second bucket.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing for Phoenix. They've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Doncic outside, takes it inside, and Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Paul passes to Booker from downtown. The shot no good, and it's Dallas the other way to the middle. Here's Hardaway, hauled in by Paul. Crowder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork, the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul draws the double. Bridges with it. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
I just love the ball move.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hardaway against Booker. Outside Hardaway. Bridges against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep. And it's Doncic missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Crowder with it. Picked up by Powell. Booker for three.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Shoots from 14. Here's Porzingis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
The Mavericks trailing.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Pass to Aiden. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Doncic outside. Now Porzingis. And Ayton pulls it down. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Doncic on the wing. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Outside Hardaway. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. Pass to Powell. Gets another look. And Porzingis with a layup. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Paul passes to Bridges. Hook loose. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Clock is at 3. Here's Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Doncic against Bridges. Right side Hardaway. Stolen by Ayton. Left side Booker. The 3 ball. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. He drops it from range. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. 44 seconds left in the half. Dallas, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Doncic against Bridges. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Doncic has got 6 points.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Crowder finds Paul. Puts it up. That'll count. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns ahead, up 11. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Brunson on the drive. Pass to Brown. Pure from three-point range. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shamet out to the wing, and here's Saric for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And Dario Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Releases. Brown with the steal. Kleber against Saric. Kleber passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Brunson on the drive. Ooh, McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Saric for three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the left side wing from 17. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix's shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Payne. The shot no good. Nice D from Brown. Here's Bullock, defended by Payne. Lets it fly. Dallas again missing.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Into the lane. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Brown. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Saric with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Johnson passes to Saric. Payne on the bounce. Robbed. Brown with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Payne against Brunson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Kleber's shot is off. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Johnson passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's the 3. And the Suns miss again.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Knocked away. Pass to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Out to Kleber. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne drives. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Brunson. And too long on the shot.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Shamet, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Payne. Here we go, 1-on-1. Pass to Shamet. Here's Saric. Back to Shamet. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Boban Marjanovic, Maxi Kleber out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish? finish.
Well, the Mavericks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Doncic against Bridges from about 19. Doncic, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Doncic outside. Tries again. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots. Hauled in by Paul. And the Suns shooting the ball at 48% so far. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the Suns lead by 18.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Paul for three. Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Great open look there. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Count the basket.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Outside Paul. Takes a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mikal Bridges.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Paul for 3. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Outside Hardaway. Inside. 40 seconds left in the game. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. Doncic, no good. Crowder with it. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Fourth 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker left side. Back to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Tries the spin move. Here's O'Neal. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Booker outside. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Bridges attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Paul finds Ayton. Ayton a screen on Conley. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Booker against Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 18 feet out. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. This is it to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Paul goes in. Booker outside. For 3, Bridges. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. Ayton's got 6.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low and stolen by Booker. Bridges kicks to Paul. Back to Bridges. Ayton finds Paul. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Crowder the pass to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. It's tipped. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Spins. The 3. That shot misses. And here's Booker from the arc. And it is good! And the buzzer!
Bringing the...
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Suns on top. They lead by 13. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Conley into the lane, up and in on the layup.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Pass to Booker. Ball left side. For 3, Bridges. Just his first attempt. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And another great decision from CP3, taking high-quality shots and knocking it down.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
For 3, Bridges. Crowder against Bogdanovic. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Ayton finds Bridges. Fires the 3. From past the arc. And it's Paul missing. Jazz trail by 19. And it's Conley penetrating. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Conley.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Bogdanovic with it, out guarded by Crowder, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Conley's running. It's good from long range. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
No good from Booker. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game, and there it is for him. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Suns leading by 10. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 20 points.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Mitchell outside. Here he goes. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Fires the three. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Jazz, another three.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Bridges. 13 feet away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And again, Utah running the court in transition. And taken away by Paul. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution.
Payne with it. Jacks up a three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Devin Booker.
22.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. Roman the paint. Johnson finds McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Oni. Bucket is good. Oni's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Jazz.
They are just killing them on the interior.
McGee in the high post. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Payne kicks to McGee. Saric outside. To the paint, here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Saric passes to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Ingles in the corner. The pass to Oni. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Right side. McGee with the block.
Violation. Phoenix ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shamet kicks to Šarić. He dishes it to McGee. Back to Šarić. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving to the basket. A shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Shamet. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
It's deflected.
What instincts there as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Back to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Some dishes to Ingles. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Here's Šarić. And it's Gay with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And it's Shamet missing. Jazz trail by 7. Oni passes to Clarkson. Rebound by the Suns. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. No good from outside. Johnson kicks to Shamet. It's stolen by Ingles. It's deflected. Here's Clarkson. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the...
Your Jazz Dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. Also, Joe Ingles out there. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Paul against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. And the shot falls short this time. Suns leading by 5. Bridges finds Booker. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
O'Neal. Mitchell wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Conley against Booker. Mitchell outside. Crowder with the steal. 3-on-3. And Booker kicks to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz trail by 10. Conley left side. For 3, Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. To stop the run. He lays it in.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Booker looking around. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. 3-pointer. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Mike Conley.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Out to the right wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. And he drives in, and that one is good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Ball finds Crowder. Shot clock at 5. The tray. That one's not going to go. And Utah the other way now.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Conley against Paul. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had...
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the five for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Barton. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Gordon from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Paul against Murray. Back to Paul. And Stone. by Murray. The drive by Porter. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They get it back. Barton with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Murray, no good. Porter against Bridges with the drive. Booker for three. The shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Paul with a steal.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Porter. Crowder with a steal. Bridges finds Paul. Pass to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Bridges. Unloads. No luck on that one.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Ayton. Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. And the Suns get it back. Crowder outside. Barton against Booker. Driving to the basket, and Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside for Porter. The drive by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Driving inside, and then Porter with the dunk.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
And stolen by Murray. Here we go, one-on-one. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Launches a three. Booker missing again. Denver in the lead. Barton finds Murray. Now here's Porter. Booker defending. Here's Murray. Barton outside. Back to Jokic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jokic has got his second basket.
Now you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For three, Bridges. Here's Crowder. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
And here's Porter outside. Here's Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 7 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Paul passes to Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic, the screen. Down low. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Murray.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Booker finds Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Paul. Launches it. Counted from distance. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
Right side, Porter. There's the drive, and then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr., hard to stop this young guy.
Pass to Bridges. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Booker for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Jokic against Aiden. Jokic passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Outside Paul. Rejected by Jokic. And Gordon with the big finish. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under
the halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Let's see with the best possible angle.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Nuggets 25, the Suns 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Najee, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. With the drive, with the crossover. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
And the defense, to me, looks a little stale, like week-old bread. I mean, they made that way too easy for him. They need to get back into the flow here.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to McGee. Saric with it. The three. The shot that time not on target. Green against Johnson. On the wing, Rivers. Banked it in off the glass. Rivers has gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
McGee has an open look. That one no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside, here's Najee. Pass to Rivers. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Morris against Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Saric away from the basket.
Up top, Morris. Defended by Payne. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris against Payne. Outside Johnson. Back to Payne. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got his first basket.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Back to Morris. Oh, McGee with the block. Outside Johnson to the paint. Here's Shamet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now only a 5-point Denver lead. Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. To the inside. Here's Green. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Free throw good. Green. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. McGee a screen on Morris. Payne pass to Johnson. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Najee. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. And here's Šarić. And the layup is good off the glass. Šarić has got his third bucket of the night.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Green. The kick out to Morris. Clock at 4. They set a pick. Into the lane. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Nuggets on top. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The kick out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Barton outside. Now here's Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
All right, fans, the loudest section gets
about a minute and a half into the fourth now. Bridges against Porter. Right side Booker. Shot clock at 6. Ball finds Ayton. No good with the triple.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Murray, no good. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. And the basket by Bridges.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray against Paul. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Up top, Paul. Defended by Murray. Murray against Paul. Up and in on the layup.
Showing some muscle on the interior. You can see why they go to him at this stage of the game.
Murray against Paul. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Gordon. Bridges passes to Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but I don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Murray from outside. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Paul passes to Bridges to take the lead. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Murray. The kick out to Barton. Jokic the screen. Barton the pass to Jokic. Booker against Barton. With a 9-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Outside Booker. Out left to the wing. For 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. The Nuggets with another miss. Ayton against Jokic. Ayton passes to Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close.
starting lineup for the visiting
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Hardaway. Left side, Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Booker against Hardaway. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Hardaway. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now Paul. Back to Crowder. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Powell, a screen on Paul. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Paul for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Again, Doncic missing. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Jay Crowder.
And he makes both free throws.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gained that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Booker. There's the 3. Powell pulls it in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. For 3, Booker. Mavericks with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
The Suns leading. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. The kick out to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doncic against Bridges. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Ayton
He can make some things happen. Ayton puts the ball down, gets to the rim.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic from the arc. He buries it from three.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Kept alive. Pass to Crowder. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Stolen by Ayton. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 7.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Paul against Hardaway. Stolen by Booker. Crowder outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Outside for Booker. Back to Crowder. Clock at 6. The 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Paul passes to Booker. Up top, Ayton. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Porzingis with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Doncic outside. Outside, Finney-Smith. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Both free throws good from Booker.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Powell, left side. Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder goes in, and Crowder with the jam.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Doncic finds Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic against Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's a 3 from Paul. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hardaway against Booker. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And Doncic, here we go. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Paul. And Bridges, here we go. Outside for Booker. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And Doncic launches from deep, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway.
Blocking foul called on.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Doncic against Payne. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls it. Another one falls for Phoenix. Doncic outside. From downtown. That one is off. So we conclude the first half. Suns ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll see you back here after. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Maxi Kleber. He's out there with Reggie Bullock. Boban Marjanovic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Bullock from behind the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Payne with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brunson finds Brown. Back to Brunson.
Blocking foul called on JaVale McGee. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Payne. Fires from deep. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Payne. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Šarić. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown passes to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Marjanovic got his first bucket in this one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Brunson. The Suns clear it.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. It's Bullock on the wing, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Fires the three, hits a three-pointer.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Now Payne. Pass to McGee. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McGee's got his second bucket on the night. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. In transition, here come the Suns. Gets the 3-ball to go. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Brunson against Payne. Pass to Kleber from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Šarić, the pass to Payne. Back to Šarić. Hauled in by Brown. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Brunson on the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Payne, pass to Šarić. And here is McGee. Kleber with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Shamet into the lane, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Brunson. And he drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Phoenix shooting at about 44% so far. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And now the Suns fast break. Booker can't get it to go. And now the Mavs on the run. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Doncic against Paul. Booker with it. Three-pointer, Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Bridges, left side. Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 10.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Bridges.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hardaway against Booker. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Bridges, right side. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lets it go from the wing. Powell. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, sweet move. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
1:33 left to play in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Crowder finds Ayton. Outside Paul. Now here's Ayton. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And it's Crowder missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
For 3, Hardaway. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Crowder outside.
Outstanding reach from Porzingis. He's affecting the shots now with the length.
Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Doncic. Releases. Bullseye! 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. here's Paul. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just